Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new series where we discuss all things tech. I'm Biz and I'm working in the networking domain for last 10 years. I absolutely enjoy researching on latest tech trends and technologies, and I thought it would be good to share some techniques, tricks and workarounds with you guys. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon for notification and press the like button. Well, for today's session, I have a friend of mine here who has some queries for me. So let us see if I'm able to help her with her queries. Hello, Amy.
Hi, Biz.
So, are you ready for today's session?
Yes, of course. So, Biz, I wanted to set up the Visual Studio Code environment for Terraform and Azure on MacBook Air. Would you please help me with the steps on that?
Sure, why not? You said MacBook Air, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let us get right away into it.
Okay.
So, Amy, before we dive into the environment, we need to get hold of a couple of initial steps. First, we are going to install the Visual Studio Code, which is the primary software for installing the Terraform code. And we need to write all the code in that particular software itself. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to download the version 1.45.
So, are there any other versions available?
Yes, there are multiple versions available and they keep on updating every day, every week, every month. And I'll keep an eye out for the updated version and share it below in the description of the video. First off, let me show you where to download the Visual Studio Code from and how to set it up. So we are in the code.visualstudio.com website. Now we have multiple options here. We have the download section here. So you can see the URL contains the download section. So when you click on the download, it takes us to this page, Visual Studio Code. We click on the Mac option since we are going to install it on the MacBook Air. So we click on this. It says thank you for downloading the VS Code for Mac. It's not a very big installation file, but it may take a few seconds depending on your internet connection. Once we have downloaded it, I get it in my Finder app. I'll get it in the downloads section and I can see the downloaded application is available. Now we double click on this. It says, are you sure you want to open it? It's an app downloaded from the internet. Since we trust the source, we are going to click on open. And this is the interface. Now I was already working on some application here, that's why you would be seeing this, but this is not the first view that you get. You might not have any projects available, you might have settings which are available here, or it may just be a blank screen that you get. Okay, so the installation is complete. Now let us go to the installation of the next package which is needed, that is the Terraform package. Terraform began as an open source tool in 2014. Terraform Cloud brought a new workflow to streamline infrastructure provisioning. Very soon we'll see how it feels to code in this Terraform. So let us download the Terraform package.
Is this available on any operating system?
It is available on multiple operating systems, Mac, OpenBSD, Linux, FreeBSD, Solaris, and of course Windows.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. To download the Terraform package and set it up. There are two ways of doing it. Either we can download it from this website, which we have here. Let me show you the URL, that is terraform.io/downloads.html, or we can also download it using the Brew package installer, that is the missing package manager on Mac OS, and manually download from the website. We have to set up the environment variables if we download it from this location. Make sure the installation is downloaded and copied in the /user/local/bin folder in the MacBook. Without setting up the variables, the commands won't be running from any folder from the terminal or PowerShell. It will be difficult for them. So let us download it from here. We can scroll down, we can see the Mac OS option coming up here. If we click on this one, it will download the flavor here. Now if we go to the downloads folder, we'll find the Terraform available here. What we can do is we can go to the terminal and we can go to the downloads folder here. And then we can use the command that is sudo space mv space terraform space /usr/local/bin. Okay, now since I have already moved it, this is for moving the file from this downloads location to the bin directory. I've already moved the file, so we will check whether it is available here or not. cd space usr space bin, and let's try else. Let us see if we have the Terraform installation file here. So when we have the Terraform installation file here, the package here, what happens is if we want to run commands, or if we want to run the Terraform environment from here, we can use the commands which are related to Terraform. The automated method of installation, that is, we can use the brew command, that is brew update. First we update all the application packages whichever is available with brew. So on the title bar you can see it is trying to check whether any new updates are there. Whatever packages are there, it will automatically update, and whatever is left is not required any updates. Now if we have to install Terraform using this, we simply say brew install Terraform. Now the best part of this is it is automatically going to set up all the environment variables. It takes care of all the environment variables on the Mac environment.
So Biz, how do I check which version of the Terraform is installed in the system?
You can use the command to view the version of the Terraform install. It is terraform-v. This will exactly tell you which version is installed on your operating system.
Okay.
To know about the version of the Terraform, there are quite a set of commands which are available for Terraform. Let us see how to get there. So if we type here Terraform, these are all the list of the commands which are available. Out of this, only one of them we'll be using and checking right now, that is Terraform version. So this is the latest one. Now if I have to update at any point of time, what we do is we simply use this option, that is Terraform space 0.1 to upgrade. And when we are actually working to deploy programs and packages on our subscription in Azure, what we do is we use multiple commands along with this, like apply, destroy, plan. So these are a few of the commands which we'll be seeing in some of the upcoming videos. So we have completed the Visual Studio Code, the Terraform installation portion. Next, we are going to install the Azure CLI package. We will require the Homebrew, which is the missing package manager on macOS for this. Let us see that. As we were discussing installation of the Homebrew, which is the missing package manager from macOS, we were discussing it since the installation of the Terraform. For the Azure CLI also, we would require the same installation package manager, and it is referred to as the brew. The link is here, brew.sh. Once we come here, we can see the installation is pretty simple. This is the only command that we need to run on our terminal. But since brew is installed already for me, it does a lot of good things when you install using the brew package manager. That is, it will install the package, it will try to set up all the environment variables for you, and it will try to allow you to execute commands which are specific from any particular location or any particular directory when you are there, which becomes difficult when the environment variables are not set up in either Linux or Mac environments. So this is the Homebrew package. We use the command brew. We have already seen how to install and update different applications. That is, if you use the brew update, it will be automatically updating all the packages which are there. So this is the brew. So the Homebrew installation is completed. Next, we are going to install the Azure CLI, which is used to connect the Visual Studio Code environment with the Azure subscription online with your unique credentials. After the installation, we may directly communicate and make changes in your Azure subscription. So let us see how to do that. Here we are going to see how to install the Azure CLI on macOS operating system, how to check what is the version which is installed, and how do we get to the other parts or other options. So this is the link that we have here, docs.microsoft.com, and that we have the Azure CLI latest. I'll be sharing this in the description of the video, so you can directly have this link so that you can directly download it from here. You can see there is a link comes up, install for macOS. When we click on this, it will give you the same information that we were discussing a little while ago, that is installing the Homebrew package manager, but it is not required in our case. Brew is already installed, we have checked that. So this is the command that we can execute on our terminal. We can open the terminal, and here we can try the command again, brew update. So it will update any packages which are required to be updated, but everything is updated as of today, so there are no updates required. And then we can type here brew install Azure CLI. So this is the command for executing and installing, including the environment variable setting up. I'll not execute this command on my machine because I have already installed the Azure CLI. How do I know that? Let us see the command to check what is the version of Azure CLI which is there on our machine. So AZ version. So it will give me all the details which are available here.
So Bis, what is an Azure subscription?
Well, it's a customer agreement with Microsoft, which allows you to use the multiple Azure services. Subscriptions are based on plans that you take, and it is always recommended for a beginner to go with pay-as-you-go plan so that you don't overspend and it doesn't go out of control. But I'll talk about the subscriptions in a later video. Now, the last step is to install the Azure Login extension from the Azure Marketplace. Let us see that. So this is the Visual Studio Code, and this is the first view. Now what we have to do is we have to install the Azure Login extension. So for that, on the left hand side panel, you can see there is 5 different icons here. If you click on this one, this is the extensions option. So there is a search box here which we'll be using, and we need to install the Azure Login extension. So you type here Azure Login. When you click on that, you will see Azure account, a common sign-in and subscription extension comes in. So this type of a green button will appear that tells install. Right now I have already installed it on my machine, so it comes as disable or uninstall. So this extension provides a single Azure login and subscription filtering experience for all other Azure extensions. It makes Azure Cloud Shell service available in VS Code's integrated terminal. Well, this helps in connecting the Azure account on portal.azure.com and publish any changes that you make in the subscription in cloud. An Azure account is used to access and manage the subscriptions, and this account can be your work account, can be your school account, or can be your Office 365 subscription account.
Wow, this was really informative. Thank you.
As we were discussing that the local installation Azure Login connects directly to the subscription, let us see how does it actually work. So for that, I have opened the terminal. Here I'm going to type AZ space login. It may take a few seconds. It will open my browser and ask me to connect to my Azure account online using my personal email, work email, or school email as we were discussing. So he says, you have logged in Microsoft Azure. How do we confirm that? Let us see. Let us open the terminal back. It says that you are logged in. Now let us find out all the subscription to which you have access. So I'm having access to Pay As You Go. And you can see here my tenant ID, my name, email account, all these information are available here. So the installations are complete and it works fine. In a nutshell, if we have to install the Terraform and Azure on MacBook, what we would require is Visual Studio Code, Terraform package, Homebrew, Azure CLI package, and AZ login from the Marketplace.
So Biz, where can I get the links which you just mentioned in the video?
Check the links in the description. I'm sharing the URLs which are useful for downloading all the needed installation files. I hope your queries are answered, Amy. Did you find this informative?
Thanks, Biz. I really enjoyed the sessions and I'm so excited to try it on my own.
Hope to see you in the next session.
If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe, push the bell icon for notification and press the like button. Hope to see you guys in the next session. Thank you, everyone.